Dear GOR 21 participants, dear Best Practice Award jury, we want to take the chance to introduce ourselves before our presentation. We are the ones who will hopefully convince you that our team deserves the GOR 21 Best Practice Award.
Hello, my name is Mareike Oehrl. I'm Senior Insight Manager at Q and I'm responsible for social media and trends research and also for projects with DM.
Hello, my name is Gruber. I'm responsible for market research at DM.
And my name is Oehrl Tabino. I'm one of the founders and managing directors of Q. And we are delighted to have the opportunity to speak about our really fascinating project, which started in March 2020, right after the first COVID announcement and lockdowns. And our last report was sent to the DM team in July 21. Let's start now, and please try to remember the chaotic times in March 2020, because this is where it all began. Let's start with some basic ideas about our project and approach first. Actually, Thomas Gruber and we planned a qualitative project in March and April 2020. We already had a meeting in the new DM headquarters to clarify some technical aspects. And then in February and March, we had totally different official evaluations and statements around the pandemic situation. I'm sure you can remember the situation. We were flooded with news, official and unofficial information, and it was really hard to follow and keep track of what's going on. And then the shock. Face-to-face market research was not possible anymore. Our project was postponed, and at this time we still thought maybe it's over soon. In parallel, the first waves of panic purchases started. In German we call it Hamsterkäufe. Thomas Gruber and I had another call, and he told us that the whole situation was totally chaotic. Marketing activities stopped, because the basic supply topics like toilet paper was in the focus of the consumers. Marketing was actually not necessary at this time. Another problem, the normal analytics tools crashed and consumer behavior was totally irrational. Thomas Gruber mentioned that he wants to give orientation for the DM team because hundreds of questions popped up around the market research team of DM. Another issue was very challenging, the extreme speed and volatility. Consumers seem to change behavior on an hourly or daily basis. It was a bit like the VUCA world on speed. So, to put it in a nutshell, what DM needed at the time was a quick, prompt, reliable impression of current highly dynamic developments around COVID-19 that directly and indirectly would affect purchase behavior. That was the situation in which the DM market research team and the Q crew created the DM Corona Insight Generator. The idea was born, we discussed the needs of DM and checked our methodological and human resources to install such an approach within a few days, which was a big challenge. We handed in the proposal on Friday, DM gave us the contract on Sunday evening, and we started immediately with the following process and mix of tools, which Mareike Oehrl will now present to you.
How did we tackle this task? Well, this extraordinary situation needed more than just a simple research method. It needed both a multi-method approach and a dedicated team behind it. Now I would like to focus on the research approach. We went for a bunch of methods and tools which we used in combination and which complemented one another. The first tool, which was key for this project's success, was an internal knowledge management platform which was based in Microsoft Teams. Here the project team, but also each and every employee of Q, shared their experiences and observations, which could be anything from blogs, social media posts, but also personal observations. This so-called topic scouting helped us to break down the tremendous COVID-19 buzz, to start with weak signals and observations and then quantify them. But also our research expertise in and experience with different industries and categories which are relevant for DM, like beauty, cleaning and washing, helped a lot at this stage. Thus, another important tool was social listening. After identifying relevant weak signals or trends, we use social listening to observe them over time and to quantify those insights. Additionally, we use another two tools to find relevant data and insights. Our self-developed Google Trends tool helped us to find other or related facets of trends, as the tool can show related search terms of Google searches, which helps us to explore topics. Relevant content was also found by using the Q web crawler, which captured, structured and analyzed the open web, and also by our AI tool Cosmention, which allowed an early and automated detection of especially beauty trends. Last but not least, also human intelligence was key to dive deeper into consumers' perception. We used ethnographic analyses to capture, understand and interpret need states expressed in forums, social media or blogs. All things considered, the methodological merit of our project was to combine different tools and approaches with research expertise and experience and an agile approach. How does this agile approach look like? A typical circle from finding a weak signal or trend to reporting it looked the following. It all starts with the explorative phase. Here, the Q project team checks different sources for interesting insights and puts them into the knowledge management platform. A source can be a forum, Facebook, Twitter, blogs or comments on newspaper articles and, of course, also personal observations. In the next steps, we will try to find more sources and to quantify its weak signal. Here, tools like social listening, Google Trends or our web crawler helped a lot as they can give information about the topic's career or related topics. It also helps us to identify the relevant target group. Sometimes this retesting phase makes clear that a trend is too weak or not relevant for DM. But if it is promising, we will share and discuss this trend with the DM team in a regular editorial meeting. If they agree with Q's evaluation, a deeper and final analysis is conducted. The final analysis is the main methodological step. We condense the posts and comments we found into a thick description of the trend. The codes are used as examples. Google search terms, statistics and social media data, like buzz volume, are added to give a quantitative impression of a trend as well. Reporting is done using PowerPoint. A trend description usually encompasses 3 to 4 slides. Especially in the beginning, the timing was quite tough. Editorial meetings with DM took place on Thursday morning and the report was being delivered on Monday evening. In the course of time, the frequency changed from weekly to bi-weekly and, with lower incidences, to monthly reports. Again, both DM and Q managed the project in a very agile way.
The different methods in the superb orchestrated process, as Mareike showed to you, is extremely important to deliver all the valuable and actionable insights. But we focus on another crucial point within our very successful collaboration in the last month. The team spirit within this project was extraordinary. All in all, in terms of communication, there was no difference between the DM and Q team. We were one project team. Especially at the first weeks and months, there was a lot of time pressure to deliver the insight reports on a weekly basis. We simply had no time to lose. We opted for an extremely open communication between DM and Q, which enables a deep understanding of DM's questions and a quick and tailor-made preparation of insights. We, as the DM insiders, gave Q also access to internal challenges, problems, and also feedback about the analysis and reports. We installed with the process a learning system with different perspectives and backgrounds, which made the DM Corona Insight Generator very fast, reliable and insightful. With Selina from DM, Martin and Sven from Q, we created a diverse team to use different perspectives, skill sets and backgrounds. It was such a close collaboration in such a special situation, it is really outstanding. We not only touched business problems and tried to solve them, we also were extremely close to sociological and political processes, trends and evolutions. Also from a personal perspective, an extraordinary time and project. But let's come back to the business objectives and the reasons for our Best Practice Award submission. The feedback was and still is great. The interesting thing is that the insights influenced different levels and different units within DM. The Corona Insight Generator was published on the DM Internal Insights platform and was highly appreciated. Recommendation and ideas for local stores created an impact, but also their strategic marketing, or the team who is responsible for DM-owned brands like Balea, Alverde or Science, benefited from the Insight Generator. We will show you now some examples as a proof of concept on a service level, a product level and a communication level. The social media team used the trend home fitness and your private wellness oasis to post some nice Insta stories. On a product level, Balea Man launched a special DIY shower gel. The DM household brand Profissimo used the trend Urlaub in Balkonien to create special candle, and DM Bio, the organic food brand, presents a turmeric and ginger shot in a glass bottle. And last but not least, we have two service examples taken from the DM website around skin problems caused by masks and hand sanitizers, and the weekly food schedule to support stressed families in the home office. 15 minutes are almost over. Let's do a quick summary why the DM Corona Insight Generator deserves to win the GORE 21 Best Practice Award. Here are our 5 main points. Business impact on diverse levels. Insights for different units, management attention, agile by nature, not an empty promise, DM and Q grown as a team, mutual inspiration. By the way, if we win, we use the toilet paper to dry our tears with joy. If not, well, let's do not think about that.
We are back again, and we want to thank you for your attention. It was a pleasure to be part of the GORE 21 Best Practice session. Thanks for the nomination. It makes us really proud because it was and is a very special time and project for us. Actually, we have a running gag within the team. On one side, we are totally convinced about the Corona Insight Generator. On the other side, we are happy that we could stop the project this summer because it is also a sign of normality.
Goodbye.
And have an interesting GORE conference.
Thank you.